Hey guys! So I'm 22 weeks today. So I think that means that next week I'll be officially 5 months pregnant, which is really exciting. So that what? Not much has really changed this week. Been feeling a lot of movement, and it's definitely like last week. I read a bunch of places saying that you can determine there's sleep schedule and stuff, but I didn't really notice it last week, but I've definitely noticed it this week, that he is a lot more active at night, and he's a lot more active after I eat. But other than that, I usually don't feel him much, especially during the day. But yeah, so that's that. And then another new symptom just a few days ago was I had the worst hip pain ever. It was horrible. I don't know what it was, but my hip, it was my right hip and then my right thigh. I seriously thought, I was like, oh my goodness, I have a blood clot or something, because it was so horrible. It hurt so bad. So it lasted for 2 days, and then it went away. But I think it might have just been from sleeping on my side, because I usually I slept on my side before I was pregnant, but I didn't sleep on the same side the entire night. Whereas now I usually sleep on my right side all through the night. So I think that was part of it, because I'll wake up sometimes and my hips will be sore, or I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll have to change positions because my hip hurts. So yeah, so that was that, and that was not that fun. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. But yeah, as far as sleeping, it's gotten a little better. I'm just a little more used to it now. But it still kind of sucks. Just because I always want to lay on my back, but now it's gotten to the point where when I lay on my back, it's really not comfortable. It hurts. It doesn't really hurt my back, but it more hurts my stomach. So yeah, so that kind of sucks that I can't sleep the way that is comfortable, but it's not that bad. I can still sleep pretty well. I usually get up at least twice in the middle of the night to go pee, which is really irritating. But it's not that bad because I usually get back to sleep pretty quickly. So yeah, and then I have been drinking a ton of water still, especially at night. I get really thirsty before I go to bed. So I've been trying to drink more water during the day, hoping that maybe I won't drink so much at night, so that way I won't have to go pee as much in the middle of the night. So I'm trying to do that, and let's see, what else? We went for a walk with our dog the other night, and we walked, it was probably a good 2 miles. There's a big open field behind our apartment complex that I don't really know what it's for. There's a sign a little ways down the road that says that there's 100 acres for sale or something, so I don't know if that's what it is. I have no idea, but there's people back there all the time, and so we figured we'd take our dog back there, and she really loved it. But it's just dirt paths and stuff, and it's really hilly, and so that was definitely challenging. I didn't realize how I don't know if out of shape is the right word, but just how different my physical capabilities are now. Because it was just I was exhausted by the end of it. So I probably won't be walking that far again anytime soon. But yeah, so haven't really had any cravings or anything. My cucumber craving kind of came back a little bit. I ate a cucumber last night and thought about eating it the night before because I really wanted one, but it was really late, so I didn't eat it. But that's really the only thing. The only other thing that, I don't know if it's really a craving, but it's just more something that I really want to eat, is like the pepperoni that you get from the deli. I love that. I have loved that my entire life. Since I was a little kid, I can remember going to the grocery store when I was like 5 years old and being like, Mom, I want some pepperoni. So, I really, really want that. And I don't eat very much lunch meat because of the whole Listeria thing. Which I used to eat lunch meat all the time. I love lunch meat. I just love all that stuff, like the cheese and the meat and anything. So I used to eat that all the time, and I have eaten it a few times since I've been pregnant. But because I looked up on the internet, like, you know, what Listeria was, and I found out that it's something you can get it when you're not pregnant. Like, it's just like a bacteria that can be on the like on the lunch meat, or like even on hot dogs. Pretty much like any meat that's cold. Obviously it's already cooked, but any meat that's like already cooked and then you like refrigerate it, it can be on that. But the reason why like I'm not really too concerned about it is because, first of all, there's like a really low chance that you can even get Listeria, and there's only like a couple thousand cases of Listeria in the USA, like in a year. So it's just like it would just make it worse because you're pregnant. So I don't know, like I've eaten it a few times and I don't really worry about it. I didn't eat it at all in my first trimester because I read that it can actually cause miscarriages. So I would not recommend eating it at all in your first trimester, and I didn't, because I was freaking out about having a miscarriage anyway. But yeah, like just the past few weeks, like, because I've been making subs sometimes for dinner and stuff, and, you know, I'll eat some of the meat. So yeah, I don't know, I'm not really that concerned about it. But yeah, so that's really it. Go ahead and show you guys my belly. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's kind of, there it is. That side. From the front. And from the other side. So yeah. So I can go ahead and show you guys with my pants up. With my shirt up. There it is. My tattoo is getting really stretched out. So, it will. Yep. There it is. It's getting bigger. And I don't really have, I haven't really noticed like any new stretch marks or anything. Like I said, I've been really horrible about putting the cream on. I usually put it on once a day. And they haven't really gotten any worse. So, yeah, I mean, I'll definitely keep using that, and I definitely need to use it more. But, I haven't noticed any new ones or anything like that. So, yeah. I did want to ask, in case anyone knew anything about it, the hepatitis B vaccine. I know you're supposed to get it, the babies are supposed to get it at birth, and I asked my doctor about it, like whether I have to like sign something, to like consent or whatever, and she told me not to talk to her about it. She told me to call a pediatrician, but I don't have a pediatrician out here, yet, so, if any of you know, like, if you have to sign a consent form for them to actually get the hepatitis B vaccine, or if they'll just, like, go ahead and give it to them, if anyone knows anything about that, it'd be great if you could leave a comment. So, I will talk to you guys next week. Bye!